Alright YouTube, what's up? It's Tilno5 here. We are here with another video in 2023. Right now it is June 9th. Absolutely beautiful outside. The weather is phenomenal. Could not be any more blessed with this weather, you guys. Absolutely loving it. The only thing been wanting to tell you guys about Michigan, we've had a dry spell now for the last 3 weeks. It's been absolutely scorching hot. We have not had any rain in over 2 weeks. So we're actually getting our first rainfall here on Monday. And it's been a very, very mild summer so far with no rain. I think we had literally like one rain out. So this is pretty much going to be our second rain out approaching Monday here in a few days. Yeah, absolutely, we haven't had any rain, you guys, so a little bummed about that. But hey, Mother Nature's been pretty nice, can't complain. We are doing a video right now. Let's get to it, you guys. So here we got my beauties out. These are my two favorite absolute. I am obsessed with these bikes. I have had an obsession with BMX bikes, you guys, since I was very little. I've had the Sunday bike, the sky blue with the pink lettering, for about 3 years now. I'll tell you a little story about that. I actually bought literally just the frame. Was being sold brand new in a box on eBay, in the Sunday box from the warehouse. Tires, frame, all that did not come with it, so the frame was literally bought alone. I slowly started building this bike up with B3 here in Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Amazing bike shop. The guys built the bike for me. I told them what I wanted on it, all the parts, all the branded parts that I wanted for this bike to have very perfect, tasteful mods done to this bike. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the theme in general. You know, you have your white wheels with a sky blue frame with a pink, like a cotton candy theme going on here. I actually bought the seat as well on eBay separate. Did not come with the frame, but this was in a separate buyer, or a separate seller, I'm sorry, was selling this, and I bought it. This seat was alone like 40 bucks. So everything else, like the pedals, the tires, the pegs, and the handle grips and all that came from B3. So shout out to B3, you guys, for hooking me up. The boys did a good job over there. I actually just took the bike out today for a ride for the first time this year. This summer was literally the first day today I took that bike out, and it rode. I had to fill up the tires. It rode very well, and it's just one of my favorite bikes, you guys. But although I will have to add, this is also my beauty, my absolute beauty of a bike. I love this bike. I'd have to say, you guys, literally equal is my Sunday bike over there. These are my babies. I will never, ever, ever sell these, even when I'm old and gray. These bikes will be mine forever until I die. I just love the color of these bikes. These are extremely rare. This bike, you guys, I'm going to tell you a little story about this F4. This model came out in 2006. I was a little guy back then. I think I was in fourth or fifth grade when my dad took me to the BMX bike shop. There were like 50, 60 different BMX bikes on display. Haro featured different colors, you guys. I mean, we are talking silver, navy blue, black, orange. This was the only peanut butter one they had, all right? But we're going to jump into the crazy story now. So back then, my dad ended up buying me a Backtrail X1 Haro. Now, which is a totally different model than this F4. So if you guys don't know about the Backtrail X1, they made that about the same year as they made the F4, the F3, the F2 series Haros. That was all around the same year. Well, when I was young enough, I didn't really know too much about the F-Series too much, but I always loved this peanut butter color. Just this chocolate brown, I loved with a passion. And with the grape colored like accents, like the grape wheels, the grape colored handlebars. Guys, the bike is absolutely beautiful. I mean, you know, this is legit a gorgeous BMX bike. I mean, I literally tastefully created these modifications from my own self, and told the guys what I wanted done to these bikes, and they built it for me. But all the color design is from me alone. So, I really hope you guys enjoy these bikes a lot. I wanted to put these on YouTube because these bikes are just absolutely gorgeous, and they look even more gorgeous when they're next to each other, looking straight ahead on their little prop stands. So they just look absolutely amazing. We're gonna get a little walk around straight ahead here for you guys. Oh God, I love these bikes. I love these bikes. Look at that, you guys. Wow, that is gorgeous. I think that's actually gonna have to be a picture in my phone. I'm gonna have to put that as my background. I'm not gonna lie, this is just beautiful. I cleaned them up. The only thing I didn't do, you guys, was actually with a air hose, like air hose off the bike stands here that they're standing on. They got a lot of the fuzzies on them, like the pollen from the trees. So I didn't really airbrush those off with a hose. But all the bikes have been cleaned up. The bikes are like pretty clean. The only thing I got to do with the peanut butter edition here, F4, is I got to fill up the tires on them. That's pretty much all I got to do, and then it's drivable. The tires haven't been giving me issues, you guys. Like, there's no holes in them, but once in a blue moon they will go flat on me, and I think it's only because this bike sat all winter long in the garage with the cold temperatures. So I don't think that there is a leak in the tire. I got new tubes for them like a couple years ago, so they are pretty clean and they are pretty much mint condition. I haven't put a lot of miles on these bikes, but I do enjoy them when I have the time. But anyways, that's that's pretty much what they look like, you guys. So I bought the F4 on eBay from New Jersey. It was shipped to me all separate. All the stuff came. So the only thing, you guys, that was custom for the F4 obviously was the grape accents. So the tires and the handlebar grips, I had to custom order those with B3. They got those for me. But that Haro F4 was pretty much stock. So that came with everything. Now, again, as I told you, with the Sunday bike, it was just the frame that I got on eBay. So I pretty much had to build this bike up from scratch and have my guys over at B3 put it together for me. Now, I do not work on any of my bikes, you guys. I'll be honest with you. Just not really like a mechanic head too much with bikes. I don't really know what I'm doing. But, when it comes to customizing a bike and, putting your color and creativity into bikes, I mean, I am so good with that stuff. I've got a passion for that, just like cars as well. I don't know really anything about motors and cars, but I love cars, you guys. I love bikes, and I love color. So I'm very, very particular about color on everything that I own, from bikes to cars. It's just, it means a lot to me. So just gonna give you guys a nice, beautiful tour of these bikes, man. Show these bikes off. That's what they need, man. They need to be shown off. These are gorgeous BMX bikes. Look at that peanut butter, man, in the sun. Look at that thing baking, man. That is gorgeous. Look at that. They are mighty fine. These are beautiful. Oh yeah. So that's pretty much about it, you guys, with the bikes. The blue one is about $1,100 worth of parts into it, so that's a very expensive bike that I built. Thanks again, B3, for putting together my beautiful, gorgeous sky blue cotton candy Sunday BMX bike. You guys did a phenomenal job. Thanks for putting the seat on for me. even though I bought that myself. But I love the pink little accents with the denim. It's like a denim feeling, you guys. If you don't know, this is like a denim jean type of feeling, and it's got these pink little symbols on them. But this is an Aaron Ross signature seat, and the frame is a Aaron Ross signature frame as well. So all the other parts are pretty much Odyssey on this bike, and everything on the Sunday is either let's see, black PS pegs on this bike. I'm not sure what kind of pegs I got on the Sunday, but these are black PS. So give you guys a little closer look at those. And if you guys are wondering, so this is where I got my Haro from. That shop right there, they had to ship it to me here in Michigan. So I got very lucky. This bike, they didn't want to ship to me because this was only being sold as is on a website. They didn't really want to pay to ship it to other states. So I kind of bribed them to get this bike. I told them I was going to pay double for shipping. I really love this peanut butter color frame, and I wanted this also in my collection, so I had to have it, and I kind of bribed them. So thanks a lot to these guys for sort of selling me this frame, for begging them to give it to me and shipping it to me, because I tell you what, this is a very rare color. There's not many of these peanut butter F4 frames left in the world, and if they are, some of them are in rusted out condition. The frames are a little beaten up and stuff, and this in general is very tastefully modded out with the great wheels and the great handlebars. So again, I'll end the video right here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching, and these are my two beautiful bikes, and I'm gonna let them enjoy the sun until I put them back in, and not gonna do any riding today because I did riding earlier, so we're just gonna let them sit in the sun and just show off in the beautiful shiny weather. And peace out, guys. Tone Low 5.